Hello, Melbourne. How are we? Yeah, all right, middling. So I know we're meant to be talking about politics and shit, but I want to talk about some serious stuff first. I'm single. Now, I don't think it's my fault, though. I don't think it's my fault. I think there's a fucking major flaw in the female anatomy, right? Fellas know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this guy knows what I'm talking about. Major flaw in the female anatomy. This guy knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. This guy's like, yeah, I know what he's talking about. Something a little bit difficult to find. He knows what I'm talking about. The fellas know what I'm talking about. Something a little bit difficult to find. This guy knows. Fellas do know what I'm talking about. The fellas know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's a fucking special hidden button. Yeah, some of the ladies starting to catch on. A hidden beam, yeah. Little man in the boat. This guy knows. Everyone's looking for it. No one can find it. They should change that thing's name from clitoris to Nemo. He knows. Got to get wet if you want to find Nemo, don't you? You got to get wet. You got to go all the way to the Great Barrier Reef, which is why I'm quite concerned about climate change. If we won't know where to start looking. So I don't really normally do political comedy. It's not really my thing. I don't really keep up to date, but I had to say yes to the gig. I really needed the money. Anyway, so Battle of the Sexes, hey? Battle of the Sexes. When will it end? When women stop being such bitches. That's when. That is when. Ball's in your court, ladies. Can end any time you like. Just stop it. No, but I love you, ladies. I love you. I love having sex with you. If I could, I would use a skinny chick as a condom for fucking a fat chick. Is how I used to start my act. But I have been informed that is offensive. At least that's what the feminists on Twitter are saying. Fucking Clementine Ford. What a bitch. But no, so I won't be doing that. You won't be getting the rest of my sex to duck and bit. It's a slow burn, that one. No, so instead I'm going to be doing some political comedy as requested. Won't be funny, but the ladies won't get upset. Okay, all right. So for those of you who are confused, this is a parody. Okay, so fucking get on board, guys, because it's not fucking changing. It's the opposite. Yeah, parody? Opposite. Okay, so to the woman who I called a bitch earlier. You're lovely, I love you. And I'm a woman. Okay, so I know it's a big room. Okay, back on board. All right, so political comedy. I don't normally keep up with the politics. It's a bit fucking boring and it's not important. Opposite. So I'm going, oh, there you are. Hello, Melbourne. It was dark times there for a second, wasn't it? It's okay, I do this all the time, but I forget that you don't. Okay, so politics. Now I'm going to do a bit. Now we've just finished an election. Are we still? It's still going. Fucking hell. Okay, all right. So I'm going to do a joke that I think you lefty pinkos will like. You lovies. I'm going to talk to my agent about this. I shouldn't be booked for gigs like this. But I'm going to do a bit with some of the major players from the current election. All right, here we go. Cab drivers driving down the street. And he stops to pick someone up. And who should it be but little Johnny Howard? Right, little Johnny Howard, current Prime Minister of Australia, John Howard. All right, so little Johnny Howard gets in the cab and he says to the cab driver, excuse me, Mr. Speaker. No? Okay. Well, that was pretty good. I do Malcolm Turnbull as well, yeah? Communications Minister Malcolm Turnbull. And if he got in the cab, he'd say, take me to the palace, please. Because he's rich. No, Malcolm Turnbull would never get in a cab. He has a private driver. So, because he's rich. That's that joke. So Johnny Howard's in the cab, right? And then the cab driver stops to pick up someone else. Someone else wants to get in the cab. And who should it be but you guessed it, Julia Gillard. Julia Gillard gets in the cab and she goes, wait for it. I'm a bitch. Spot on, right? Look at my red hair. She gets it. And then, so the cab takes off again and then it stops, it goes to stop to pull in to pick up someone else. And then John and Julia in the back, they say to the cab driver, they're like, they say, no, I can't do them both at the same time. Anyway, no, I can't. They say to the cab driver, the cabbie, they say in their collective voices, look, we prefer if you didn't pick them up. It's getting a bit crowded. This is weird. This isn't how cabs work. And then but the cab driver's like, nah, and he picks them up anyway. What? And who should it be? But Mark Latham. You guessed it. It's no one but Marky Latham. He gets in the cab and he just bashes the shit out of him. Okay, fuck you all who aren't laughing. That's a fucking good bit. My ex-boyfriend used to lose his shit over that and he's from Canberra. Yeah, I did just say boyfriend, didn't I? What? Yeah, what? But you think because I have a graphic tee and a neck beard, I can't enjoy a bit of cock? You guys are bigots. So you are bloody hipster lefty bigots. Wheeler Centre bigots. I fucking love cock. I love it. Woo. Fellas know what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to end on a low. That'll do. All right, thanks.
Visit wheelercentre.com for the best in books, writing and ideas from Melbourne, Australia and the world.